First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for joining us wherever you're watching. We do appreciate it. We are live streaming here from Fox 12 Oregon, as we do every weekday, starting around 1 p.m. But if you're a frequent watcher, you know, generally speaking, on Thursdays, sometimes it changes day of the week because of what's going on. I end up speaking to Eric Goranson from around the house Northwest. This is one of those days because he's not here. He's not at his home studio. He is off somewhere in the world. It's where in the world is Eric G. is what's going on right now. Eric, thank you for joining us. Looks like you're there. You've got a guest as well.
Oh, dude, we're at Design and Construction Week in Las Vegas, which is the world of everything about your home. And I'm with my best friend right here, Roger Wakefield, the most famous plumber in the world, bro.
That's a scary thought, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I mean, if I ever wanted to be anything when I grew up, I never wanted to be the most famous plumber in the world.
See?
But it worked.
Well,
It is awesome. So that's the great thing. And this guy, he and I go way back. And I have to ask him, though, favorite thing of the show so far is, and you know everything about plumbing.
I tell you what, we're standing at the Toto bathtub that I fell in love with. And look, I've used Toto products before. I've got them at home. I've got them in my house. But when I came in and saw this tub, it's like, okay, this is something completely different. And it
Spin around here, spin around.
Absolutely. I mean, you can live in this tub. I saw them earlier. They had a wood plank there where you can have dinner in it, read a book, whatever you want to do. This is one of the coolest products out here. And then, of course, there's toilets.
Check these things out over here.
and real quick, what is the name of the show that you're at?
So this is Design and Construction Week. So it's the biggest trade show in the world for everything about your home. And look at these toilets.
And here's the deal.
Is that what that is? It looks like a bench.
On the outside, glossy on the inside, and it's a built-in bidet.
Wow.
Does it get any better than that?
That is
crazy.
fancy.
That is fancy. And it is awesome. Roger has to get over to see another thing.
Absolutely.
I wanted to snag him here for you, Greg, so we can bring him on the show for just a second here and drag some Roger Wakefield into our world.
Roger, thank you very much for joining. I mean, it's great to have the world's greatest plumber, and I have to say, you're probably in the running for world's greatest mustache also.
You know, I'm on that list too, but Greg, I appreciate it. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for letting me talk, brother. It's great seeing you as always. Y'all have a great day.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks. All right, let me put my earbuds in here.
Okay.
I'm going to show you some crazy stuff that's going on. And I got to take you over here because as I put these in my, this is amazing. So these booths, this is 2 million square feet in this place. It is absolutely crazy. Look at these colors of sinks.
Wow. That's the natural
Isn't
color.
that wild?
Wow, that's...
Yeah, so those are all new colors coming out for Toto right here. And then this is cool. Look at this bathtub right here. So black on the outside.
Looks like a boat.
Oh, yeah. Look inside. So you've got water coming out of the headrest
What?
and all the bubbles. Yeah, look at that right there.
That's crazy. And this is, again, something, you know, that we're going to be seeing here. This is the stuff. This is like the cutting edge stuff, right? These are the things that are going to be that people will end up seeing in different places. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably not going to be able to afford that bathtub, but I do like it. I do like the idea.
But it's awesome.
It's so awesome.
And they've got new sinks here. Look at this thing in matte black. I mean,
That's nice.
this is all beautiful stuff. I wanted to come over here late in the day with you because this place was shoulder to shoulder this morning. And then, of course, they've got your usual stuff that you see. Let's get down to the reasonable stuff here. Like this is a $300 to $400 bidet toilet seat. Get at Costco, but they've got all the new models coming out.
Is that
Here.
is that a big theme this year? Is all of those are just going to kind of come with the bidet feature?
Yeah, it really is. You know, all it takes is to have an outlet behind your sink, behind your toilet there to hook it in. And, you know, I think the toilet paper trash of 2020, 2021 with that, where nobody had toilet paper. Yeah. All of a sudden in the U.S., we caught up with the rest of the world with bidet toilet seats. And that's the cool thing is we're seeing so many of those things now. And, of course, they're adding colors and all these new things. This show is crazy. I mean, you walk around the corner, you'll see Gordon Ramsay cooking in a kitchen, doing stuff. Tonight, we're going to a party here that is crazy. And, I mean, this is one of those things that you look at and go, we're going to the John Wick party tonight at the John Wick Experience.
What?
So this is just one of those events where we have a great time here talking about everything about your home. And there's some great parties in the evening as well.
Are you hanging out with Keanu Reeves? Is that what you're telling us?
Oops, hold on. I lost volume there. There we go. Got you back. Sorry about that.
Oh, I was saying, are you hanging out with Keanu Reeves? Is that what you're telling us?
I don't know. We could be tonight. These are things, they just gave us these brass coins that we're supposed to take, and you give it at the door when you come in. This is literally a John Wick Experience, and it's not even open yet, so they're giving us the pre-look tonight at this pre-party. So he could be there. I guess I'll find out. You'll see it on social media first if he is.
All right. Well, I mean, you've been going all over this show, so what would you say is the biggest trend you've seen so far of anything there?
One of the things that I think has been a big trend is in heating and cooling, for instance. I was over at the Carrier booth. You know, heat pumps are big for energy efficiency, saving money, that kind of stuff. They had one over there that would cool to minus 20 degrees outside and still work, where heat pumps today, if you get, you know, closer to 10 degrees, they don't work. Now they've got them there. You can start using these things in North Dakota, which is pretty cool.
Well, way more efficient and some of that, yeah. Yeah, a lot more people could utilize. Okay, so that's one of the biggest trends. What have you been most excited to see? Like, was the biggest
oh my
splash
gosh. There are so many big splashes here. You know, color is big for your home. We saw color there, from paint colors to everything out there. I mean, geez, there's so many things to think about. I mean, everything here is for your home, and it's 2 million square feet. So I think tools, there have been some great tools here. You know, there's just so many different things. I could name 100 things in here that are cool that you see out there. Decking, outdoor. I found a company that actually makes a carport that you can build out there that has a top that's really cool that'll actually open up. So it'll actually open up so you let the sun in. If you wanted the car to dry, and the louvers will close on the carport. I mean, stuff like that. Everything from outdoor cooking for barbecues. I just saw this really cool barbecue that in the shelf in the top of the outdoor barbecue, it had little holes at Blaze Grills where you could actually put in your chicken legs and hang them from the shelf so you can cook them perfectly because they're hanging down over the barbecue.
Oh, man.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
And that's the thing with, you know, these kinds of conventions too, because you're seeing the cutting edge of everything, but yeah, all the big splashes, all the stuff, and a lot of that, you know, with anything like this, eventually that filters down to a lot of different products. But this is where, you know, we're getting to find out about these things that could be, you know, changing how people design and build their homes in so many different ways. Anything you think is really important for people to know just about what you've learned from this week?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of smart stuff out there too. Smart stuff that makes sense. Stuff that'll save you money, stuff that'll be connected to other things in your house. So literally from your speakers to just stuff that's easy to use, that's intuitive versus you having to grab your phone and control it with an app. So there's a lot of smart stuff that you see out there. I mean, I even saw a company today that had a smart mosquito control system that you can run with your app, and you put these little pods outside and it puts out the smell that we can't smell as humans, but the mosquitoes run away, and so you don't have to go killing them, and it's non-toxic, and it just, you can control up to 3,600 square feet of your yard by using the app on your phone, and there's these little tiny pods that go around, and they just keep the mosquitoes away so you can have a mosquito-free backyard.
I need that immediately because I am bitten by every bug ever, and any mosquito within 100 yards will find me. That is 100% the use of technology that I enjoy right there.
Absolutely.
I fully endorse
Crazy
that.
Stuff. Well, yeah. And so we were having a great time. Actually heading over in a minute, going to go do an interview with Angie from Angie's List. So I'm going to be talking to her in a few minutes. So I've got a lot going on.
All right. So I know you got a lot going on. Anything you want to say about this week's Around the House Northwest?
Yeah, we've got a great one coming up. Because I'm down here, we're running a kind of a best of episode because, well, I can't film the show when I'm doing it here each week. So we've got that going. We've got a great show up on a house up on Skyline Boulevard. And then I believe we go see Altura Furniture, which is high-end, custom-made furniture right across from the Rebuilding Center on Mississippi. They build stuff right there and sell it worldwide to showrooms across the world, where you can get it in Paris and New York and that kind of stuff. But it's local craftspeople right here in Portland to build this stuff by hand.
Well, Awesome. And that's going to be on this week's episode for some best ofs. So good chance for everybody to catch up.
Absolutely. And then the following week, I'll give you guys a little tease. We're going out to the coast, and we've got a great one out there the following week when I get back, because we're hitting Cannon Beach hard this time. Nice.
All right. Well, Eric, have fun. I want to find out what the John Wick experience is like. And when you're back, we could do some more recapping of all this stuff that you saw. But thank you for bringing us on the adventure of what's happening. That's a tiny little bit of what's going on there at that convention center. I think you said 2 million square feet, but thanks for showing us some of it. This is really cool.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me the time today. And I got a lot to go do some walking. And I tell you what saved me this trip is the Tesla tunnel that goes between the halls here. And so you can jump on, take the tunnel and the Tesla car to the next one. It's saving me about 6 miles a day of walking. Nice. So it's only about 7 or 8 miles a day of walking to see the show, which isn't too bad.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, yeah, but we'll have to see some of what that's like too. Well, Eric, always great to have you here on the show. And for everybody tuning in, this is Fox 12 Now. We live stream here from Fox 12 Oregon as we do every week. And we have Eric on for these segments. We talk about that, around the house Northwest. Lots going on. So we appreciate you joining, and we'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.